So we are getting some insight into Johnny Depp's life and marriage to his ex-wife Amber Heard. Johnny is suing the Sun newspaper over allegations that he abused Amber while they were married. Both Amber and Johnny were present for the trial that's currently taking place in London. Today, the court heard that Johnny allegedly slapped Amber 3 times after she made fun of his Wino Forever tattoo. Another revelation, Johnny admitted to spending $30,000 a month on wine and drugs, which included cocaine, ecstasy, LSD, and cannabis. But he says it never resulted in abuse toward his ex. So this is a really tricky one, Al and Jeff, because I really did explore the different allegations, the accusations, as well as some of the photography that's being used as evidence, like the bruises that she had. But I think it's important to note that, first of all, we got to walk that line carefully when it comes to victims of sexual assault and abuse, because you never want to create an environment where if someone is being abused, that they don't feel comfortable coming out because they don't want to be vilified. But in this case, according to Johnny Depp and his team, and according to people very close to the couple, apparently, allegedly, there is a lot of evidence that will clear Johnny Depp of the abuse. Claims that he wasn't even there when the bruises took place, that he was out of the country. So I think it's important for us to just know that there is a lot of layers to this story before we just jump down and what am I trying to say? Just
accuse someone.
Yes.
Yeah, and listen, I applaud you for saying that, Sam, because if you look at this on paper, it's black and white.
Well,
right?
People are calling him a wife beater, and if that's the case, rightfully so. But it seems like there's a lot of layers here.
And let's play this devil's advocate here, okay? Right now, Johnny Depp is an abuser, allegedly. He looks like an abuser. Can't believe I watch this guy's movies. Let's cancel. Let's get him out. He might have not even done this. It's a he said, she said type of thing. What if they find out that what you were saying is true, Sam? She faked these photos. He was out of the country.
And I didn't say that.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. That you went down the rabbit hole. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, just having a conversation, and I want to get Al's opinion. But what happens to Amber? What happens to her if she did fake those photos?
If it's a false
Everyone moves on with their life.
Right.
But this could be Johnny's whole life on the his whole career and his life on the line if he's accused of these things. And if he is, well, then maybe he should. But if he isn't, again, we got to walk this line. Nothing happens. The accuser we just move on. And again, we have to be careful. Right. But I like having these conversations because I don't feel like anyone is these days, Al.
Yeah, it's tough, and I appreciate you guys walking that line and showing the respect due to both parties, because, you know, it would be a fool's errand for the 3 of us to try and figure out what's going on here. Really, the only people that really know what happened are those 2 people. What we do know for a fact is that Johnny admitted to spending $30,000 a month on drugs. That just jumped off the page to me. This seemed like a man that was calling out for help, crying out for help, and not getting it. And you see how your life can spin out of control. When you are inebriated or under the influence for most of your day, things like this and other things can fall apart. I know that he's had financial trouble, which is amazing for somebody that was in all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So honestly, I think more than anything, this is a show, and maybe one day he can be an advocate for sober living, because right now it just seems like a man that's out of control.
Yeah, that would be the silver lining, Al, definitely, to be an advocate for sober living. And we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to
look at Brad Pitt, Sam.
Yep,
Brad Pitt got his life together. You can be a gorgeous movie star and still be completely out of control.